Hi, hola, how are you? I am back today to show you how I made this can. And it was like one of those like surprise cans. So I took this very cherry fruit cocktail can and it has that little pull tab at the top. And what I did is I opened it from the bottom. So see there, you see me with the bottom there. So the way that I get started is I literally roll the can to figure out the length of paper that I need. And I just kind of use some marks with my pencil. As you see me there, like I just kind of like the top, the bottom, and then I roll it until I think it's enough, I guess. And I'm using a lot of different collections. They're all from crepe paper. This paper is from the Wild Heart collection. I use some thickers and some stickers from Maggie Holmes. And here I'm just gluing with the hot glue the paper to my can. I did have to go back and cut it a little bit. It was a little too tall, but then it was like the perfect height. So then I'm going to go ahead and get started decorating. And I just kind of took out some embellishments that I had done before. I was going through all my stickers, trying to figure out what to do. So this can, I actually did it for Secret Santa. I gave it to the person that I was their Secret Santa at work. And she's a kinder teacher. And so I did put her name on here. My hope was that after she opened the can, she would use it as a pencil holder. I don't know if she's going to or not, but that was the thinking behind going through and decorating, putting her name on it and all that. So we'll see. So things have been kind of like super busy and I got sick again. I just can't believe it. I'm getting over like an ear infection and like a really bad like pink eye. And the pink eye was caused by my ear infection. So it's just kind of all connected all together. However, I did miss out on doing a Christmas series. And I apologize for that. I did have a few of you that had asked me to do one. And I just never got around to it. Things were just too busy. However, I do have some good news for you. I will be doing a Valentine's Day series starting in January. And so I'm excited for that. I haven't come up with a name yet. If you have a suggestion, I would appreciate you leaving me a comment down below, letting me know what that suggestion is. I am also challenging myself next year in 2020 to do a no spend year. And what that means, sorry about that. But what that means is that I will not allow myself to spend any money on new collections, new stamps, new crafty supplies. However, there are exceptions to the rules. Some of those exceptions are if I run out of things like adhesive. I need adhesive to be able to do stuff. So I will allow myself to buy some of that. Certain papers that I need that I know that I can't like substitute, like white paper, black paper, that kind of stuff. I will allow myself to buy some. I also will allow, and these are all my rules, by the way, I will also allow myself to get things with like gift cards or that kind of thing. That's like new stuff. So I will not allow myself to buy stuff with my money, but if I have a gift card, I will allow myself to buy stuff. And then there will be another exception, and that will be that if like Lawn Fawn takes out anything that is limited edition, I will also allow myself to buy that. Just because something like that I will not be able to get next year. Sometimes they take out like collaborations that they do with other companies. And I would like to be able to get my hands on that. So yes, so those are the only things I am allowing myself to purchase. Aside from that, I am really going to try not to spend any money on new crafty supplies. I have a lot of crafty supplies and I don't use them. And so I really want to try to challenge myself to use what I have, essentially. Just because, like, what is the point of buying all these things if I don't use them? What am I, like, just storing them in my craft room? So I'm going to try really hard to go ahead and do that and use what I have and see what creativity sparks from it, right? Because that's usually when creative things come along. So I'm out of frame a lot in this area here, this part of the video, and I apologize for that. But I think what I'm doing here is I'm finishing up the can, like the decorating part of it. Yes, I am. And I'm towards the end here of my video, I believe. I did speed up this video 4 times. So if you see me moving like super, super fast, it's because it's sped up 4 times. Yes, so here I am finishing up. These are like the last finishing touches of my can and how I decorated it. And I did use some of those stickers from the Willow Lane. I think I am using like the little hearts here. And then I do like a final like show of how I decorated the can. It's going to be super fast because again, 4 times sped up. So here I am adding some of that crinkle paper, and then I'm adding these chocolates. So this was like the surprise that she opened up. I did poke a hole in the bag just so that I can take the air out and be able to like push it into the can. And then here what you'll see me do is just kind of put some hot glue all around the can. And then I put the top or the bottom on top of it. And then I put more hot glue to make sure that it's really secure in there. And I also would love to hear what you're doing for New Year's. I am just staying home. I don't know if I'm going to make it to midnight. I might make it to midnight on the East Coast, so like 10 o'clock my time. Here I'm using my craft knife to just kind of even out the bottom of the can because it wasn't quite sitting like even on the table. So I was just kind of using it to kind of scrape off some of that hot glue that was already dry, you know, like cool, I guess, to kind of just even it out. And here, I think what I'm doing is I'm looking for my punch. And it's my Big Martha Stewart punch, and it's like 3 inches, I think. And I think I'm looking for paper that just kind of coordinates. And, you know, for me to put at the bottom there. Yep. And so I punch something out for the bottom. And then I also punch something out for the top. Oh, no, not for the top. Sorry. The top is where they're going to, like, open it. And then I think here I use one of my little, like, mini doilies. And I just put on it, like, open me. So she knew, like, what to do. Again, I apologize for being out of frame here. Okay. So here's my can. There's the bottom of my can. Here's the top. And I'm trying to decide what to do on the top. And then that's where I put that doily there. And here's where I write open me. And I just like slide it under there. Nothing exciting. And there we go. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.